Hello, Shades. We're your hosts, Shadow, Witty, and Kinda Clever. And we're doing some more danganrompa because he is sick. And because we're about to get into the trial, it will be easier for him because he probably won't have to do any voices. And if he does, I'll substitute.
I can do a voice. Maybe not much, but I can. I'll let you know if I can't, though.
Yep.
E-handbook.
E-handbook.
That's it.
What did I say?
That's just trial. Dang.
Yeah. I said that was
quick.
I thought that was the last
Are you
piece of
excited?
evidence.
Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further
the
ado,
metaphor.
Everyone
What?
please meet at the usual spot.
What'd you say?
So I said he's making hella metaphors.
Oh, yeah.
Make your way
It's
to the
really
red
weird.
door on
I
the
love it.
first floor of the school. See
Yeah.
you soon.
I remember I couldn't actually figure out who did this one.
Yeah,
I couldn't even come up with an
still
answer.
no clue.
I'm gonna guess
It's
Celeste.
unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. Really, Celeste?
Well, I don't fully know,
Yeah.
but it's not the two that seem guilty, right? It wouldn't be those two. In my head, it just isn't.
You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to your proper conclusion.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Well, we'd better get going.
Okay. Yeah, it was funny. The other day, I was watching a video and I realized I don't have the chronological sequel to this. And that's The Spare Girls.
You don't?
No. Unfortunately.
Didn't I buy you
the second one, but The Spare Girls is the one. It's technically the third game that was made, but it comes in between the second and the first game.
A bit weird. Should we play it in chronological order, or should we just play it in order?
I would like to do chronological because just for continuity, and that way we don't get any wires crossed. Plus, I have plenty of our mystery games and other games. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch between mystery games and normal or comedy games, and go kind of back and forth to make a contrast.
This isn't a comedy?
No.
This isn't comedy? Oh. That seems quite funny, quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, I think we make it funny. It's pretty high. Actually, that's not true. It does have jokes, but we definitely make it funnier.
We had it. Thank you.
Everyone had heard Makuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there,
Monokuma appears!
Uh-oh.
Hello!
He's multiplied.
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it looks like I'm multiplied.
I don't believe that.
Can you guys tell which one's the real Monokuma?
If you're moving fast, then that's what creating an afterimage, and you're both right.
Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
What? You're not playing along? There we go.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
What do you mean? You're all here to play with me.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Me to play with you all.
Hey!
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train. Elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Huzzah! Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
What did he do? I told you I didn't do it for serious. Look at that innocent
still
face.
Thinks it's him. That's what she's talking about.
I know, but still, how could you suspect that innocent face?
That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume? Or the note by any chance? Or anything that could provide you,
with like any
explanation?
defense? Well, no, but...
How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
I wish people would stop being so confident with like, oh, it's you, because you'll never get it right. I can't, so I don't think she'll ever get it right either. Alright, anyways, she's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin.
Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and even those, and for the two that lost their lives. Hifumi, Taka. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends. The killer is
One of
someone
us.
right here.
Wow, who would have guessed that? It's not like this is the 5th dead body case. It's like actually
Not
the
the
3rd.
fifth. It's only like the third, I think.
The 3rd, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd Judgment Day.
I took one last
Execution,
deep breath
whatever.
and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. Man, this is dead. Damn, there's only 8 of us! The clunking of the elevator kept us company, as well as we fell further and further down. Like, I know that all they had to do was just take out characters, but it really hits hard in this image. Just the fact there's so much empty space.
The amount of bloodshed. The amount of bloodshed that there's actually been is just said by this photo. You're right.
Seriously, it's... Gosh.
Alright.
There's no going back. Oh shoot, you know what I need to? Just so I don't have to read all that again, I'm gonna save right now because I assume they're not gonna let me save in the case. So, just for safety's sake.
Good point, good point.
Until we said all of this, we couldn't go anywhere.
Oh.
I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. Ooh, blue and fancy.
Ooh, I love it.
Well, I see all of you gathered together like this. Wait, what? Did I misread that?
Maybe.
I see all of you gathered together like this. I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
You noticed too? Why? Why are you making us do such a thing? Cruel things to each other, man. Uncool.
What?
What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break.
Yahoo!
He understands media references.
I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin and get to your signed seat. Could you imagine if I know we can't have ads yet, but it'd be so funny if we could do one right there and then.
If we did an ad right there. Yeah. Perfect.
And so the curtain opened
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial.
Does it get longer with every trial there is? He just adds more words?
No, that's the same. That was the same thing he did before. Now we got a lot of skills. And, oh no, I didn't consider this.
What?
I don't have enough. I don't have enough skill points to use all my skills.
Yeah, you're good.
I mean, it's only 2 skills. 5 and 4. What does this do? Focus gauge growth more quickly. Increase damage to opponents.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I want that because that's the hardest part. Increase bullet capacity. Not really.
Really? Yeah. You wanna? I was about to say you wanna replace that and try and
allows
maybe
you to
replace
reload
another.
2 bullets at once. Effective. That is quite useful because the reason why I got rid of this is because I reload pretty easily. So that one is actually useful. So I'm gonna keep that one. What's Millie's voice? Yeah, keep that. So basically, I just have all my stuff for it. What's this one? Reduce aim speed.
That's not one. You haven't used that one too much.
Ah, but it doesn't matter. I don't have enough for this one. I need one more.
Damn. Well, I guess you can do vocabulary now.
Nah, I'm gonna do it because it only costs 1. That's the annoying part because that means I have 3 other skill points that I can't use.
Hey.
Let me recovers more quickly. Let me do this one.
Rework it all?
Let me do that one. Just because I wanted this one because it decreases for concentration and fever time. Okay, cool. I want to make sure it affects fever time because that's the reason I wanted this skill. I wanted this skill for fever time so it would last longer. This just helps me get it back quicker, which is useful, but it needs to last.
It's not as good as
the
that
more important. Yeah.
Can you
if I get
afford
rid of
the
this
vocabulary one now?
No, I only have 2, which is kind of the best. I'm good right now. I think we're gonna go ahead and just say that. So
save that.
Before pre-trial, yes, you think it's Celeste is the one who killed him.
It's a shot. It was a shot in the dark, but it was just the placement of where she was. And I don't know.
Finish preparation.
Right.
All right.
But honestly, I have no idea
with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it!
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it! You killed them!
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
There is one thing I'll say, just real quick. I've given a small hint at the start of the investigation, and I've given a bigger hint.
Damn it!
Actually, that's not true.
I missed them both.
It was when was it? The first one, the first hint was before the investigation, and the bigger one was at the start of the investigation.
I see. I really don't. I didn't notice
I am sorry to say, Hiro.
Yeah.
But we
I don't
do
expect
have
you to
evidence.
remember. That's the point,
Blueprints
hopefully.
of the suit. Parts we assume
Not the
were
right
used to
handwriting.
build it,
Not
and all
guaranteed
of
to be
it was
his.
found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
Yeah, it's
Points
too
to
compelling.
you as having created the suit, and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
I like the way he wears his jacket.
Oh.
Oh, before anything else.
Is Hero really the killer? Or, before anything else, we have to make that clear. Alright.
Yay! Let's go. I hope I don't have to do Takuro's voice. Yeah, yes, Hero's message.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Yep, that one.
I don't know anything about that
I think
stuff.
it is that one with Yasuhiro's
It's
message.
true. It's a conspiracy.
Right.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second.
Gotta make it clear. So
Everything we found in your room.
Okay, yes, that's true. We
In
found it in
your
his
room.
room.
The suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Is it the blueprints we have to conflict with, I guess?
I don't know anything. It's
I
not
do.
true. It's
Hero,
I-
Okay.
No, just hold on a
It's the
second.
only one that works.
everything we found
because
in
we
your
know
room,
the room
blueprints,
part we know
the
is
suit
true.
parts, they are
No! Oh!
No, that's wrong.
You were lucky.
Yeah? Seriously?
You're lucky.
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
What
Okay.
do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints,
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
I wouldn't say
Unless
that, but
person
sure.
made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
Exactly.
No, the
then
differences
why-
are bigger than that, I think.
Come on.
Thank God.
I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
I mean, it's not wrong.
So Makoto,
Okay, that part I can
are you
agree
saying
with.
you don't think Hero's the culprit?
Yep.
Saying,
And he's
yes.
not the only one. I think Hero's innocent as well.
We're on the same side for once. What?
Yes,
Who
let's
was in
go.
the justice suit? Is it like Hero said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
I don't
The
know.
suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
What? I
Of
don't know.
course he passed it off to me.
So, who was in the Robo Justice suit?
The suspicious individual in question was Hero.
I got it! Other than
Well-
Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
Because remember that in the costume, he couldn't take it off. And there was no way.
Right.
So the only person it could be, we know it wasn't Hina. And I don't know what
Right,
the third
she's too
Illuminati. It's like, that's the dumb answer. That's the obviously wrong
It's
one.
right.
So it has to
Alright.
be Hero.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
It makes
Well, yeah,
perfect
but-
sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit,
Oh!
but he's not the culprit.
Ah.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And what
Is he
reason
saying
do
it
you
was,
have
like,
to
more of a
make such a
distraction?
statement? You do have a reason, yes.
Of course.
Better.
But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it?
God,
what
he's
needs
so
to be
anime.
clarified?
We must
Yeah.
clarify
Well,
the
everyone
method of
here's anime.
transportation
I know,
for
but
Taka's
his
lifeless
is
body.
top tier.
It would seem that his corpse was
Agreed.
moved using certain particular items.
Like a
Makoto,
dolly.
can you tell us what they were?
A dolly. Dolly. Oh.
Wait.
Gosh.
Yeah, Dolly.
Good
yeah.
golly gosh.
I got
Good
it!
golly gosh. Alright, let's go.
There's still one more thing, though. The things that were used to... Oh, used to move Taka's body.
I got it!
Okay. I was about to be like, wait,
They were
what?
a dolly and a tarp, right?
Yeah.
What? Wait, what's
So,
that?
let's
What's
see
with
if I
that,
can
dude?
explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Yeah.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm
for me?
sure the dolly was in the
Yeah, I
equipment
hear you.
room when we first found Taka's body
Right.
there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so
was
did
with
the
it?
dolly.
I see.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are
And
not
as they're
mistaken?
using the dolly,
Are you
it
absolutely
was kind of
positive
Hero
the
was
dolly
locked
was
in
in
a
the
locker.
equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Wait,
Yes.
what? Wait, what did you say about Taka? Or, not Taka, but, what did you say? Just now?
I don't even. Oh God.
You were
I don't
saying something
remember-
about...
Oh God.
I think you were talking about the dolly, because that's the whole point right now, is that, oh, could have been mistaken, you started to go into something that I got mixed up
I
with the
don't know.
audio.
Maybe. I'm sorry. But
That
nah.
dolly was
I
made
was
specifically
asking
for
if
moving large
Hifumi
objects between the
Oh.
repository and the art room.
was the one he used the dolly for. Maybe. I don't know.
Wait, you think Hifumi, the dead person, used the dolly?
Well, no. It wasn't used the dolly. The dolly was used on Hifumi because he was too fucking big.
Wait, okay. You do realize he was on the first floor, and he ended up on the third floor, right?
Yeah, I don't understand how it happened. I'm still trying to figure
Okay.
that one out. That one's
Okay.
that's throwing me off this entire case. I don't
Okay.
know how the hell that happened.
It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
Stop being a
Because
tutorial.
There
was
is no
locked
shame
before.
in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway. We
Wow.
have all
Oh, fuck
accepted the
off.
fact that you rarely
off, then.
understand what is going on around you.
She is such a gaslighter! Belittling us! What the heck?
Is she
Wow.
wrong though with that exact sentence?
I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean, but maybe I can change her mind. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository, new element has been added to the bullet time battle. Wait, what? Already? Wait, okay.
I don't know.
This is happening already. This is the thing that happened at the end of the last trial, so I'm surprised this is so quick. Okay, let's talk about reloading. Starting with the next... Oh no. Have I not been reloading? Oh no, maybe reloading's a lot harder. Starting with the next
don't know what
bullet
that
time
means.
battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. At the bottom of your screen, underneath the tempo marker, you can see the ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't been a limit on how you destroy the opponent's statements. But from now on, just locking on and pressing left mouse won't be enough to handle them. Now, it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you cannot destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by the... Okay, let me find the tab key. Okay, it's this key. Good thing I don't have anything Good thing I don't have anything hotkey to this, because that would be very annoying.
Exactly.
Alright. By pressing tab. Just like locking on, you have to press the tab key in time with the tempo. Okay.
Right.
Basically, oh god, okay. Basically, just remember that the tab key now has a function along with the right mouse button and the left mouse button. You'll automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set gently, you don't have to reload at all. In which case, you can ignore everything I said. Well, then, good luck and have fun. I'm glad I read that one, because I actually didn't know about that. Ugh.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic.
Wow.
Lies will get you nowhere.
Jeez.
Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst.
There's so much happening on screen
You
right
have it
now.
wrong.
I can never tell what
cannot
this
agree.
actually does.
You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies
There we
will
go.
get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
Why can I not?
I cannot agree.
What is
You are
happening? Oh my god.
That's the annoying part. I'm trying to
Do
figure
your
that out.
worst. You miserable wretch.
You don't know what's happening?
Yeah, that's the hard part. Okay. I will say,
cannot agree.
focus gauge is the only
This should
reason I
prove
got
it.
that. Focus gauge actually let me survive that.
Right.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right
Okay.
here.
Alright, was, I gotta say, first thing to do in our game session was not what I was expecting. I am not ready for this yet. Oh
Right.
my god. This got heated
Oh,
quick.
no.
I found the dolly in the repository. One of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer
yeah.
probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room.
I mean, could you really avoid the blood? Like, assuming that
Not
they had
really.
to put the dolly under the body. Like, maybe if they moved the body to the dolly,
Move the
maybe,
body.
but even
Right.
then, that's
But
still
then
gonna
they'd just
leave
be
something of a
dripping blood.
trail, you know?
And as the blood dried on
Yeah.
the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just
I feel like
something we
everyone
had
here
to get
hates
out of
you.
the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
It's not a robot.
I'm not sure that really
You're
matters.
not a robot.
I'd be
Exactly.
happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately
Do
obvious.
you know why?
There's a lot of bending when
Yeah.
the design of the
If
suit
I look,
like
if I
made it
look at how the
specific that you
body
couldn't
was
really
moved,
move around.
it would be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does that?
'Cause
What
you're
does
not
he mean
mobile
by
enough.
that?
If you're not even able to get a hatch on the back of your own head, then I don't think you're, you know, dealing with this normally.
I
Anyways,
think it's.
As
The
we know,
blueprints?
Taka was killed in
Hold
the
on, actually,
equipment
I want to
room.
look at that evidence.
And from
I think
there,
it's
Hold on,
I
I
think
want to
it's the
look at this
blueprint.
because I want to make sure. What does the costume say? So the blueprints are say, okay, they were found. That's all they do. So it's not the blueprints. Is it this one? You're not able to see their feet or bend your waist more than 90 degrees.
the weight's more than 90 degrees,
Yep,
which
that's
you don't
the
have to
costume.
when pulling a dolly.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
Okay.
then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Yeah, that's
now,
the theory.
keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
I mean,
Well, yeah,
it does, but it's
even without
low.
a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
That's what we have to hit. Bend
Then
over.
you could push the dolly no problem. So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If
Yep.
you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry, I don't think I realize anything.
Oh my god.
You poor, sweet summer
As we
child.
know,
Taka, and from there, the
Yeah,
Equipment
the
room,
culprit
blah, blah,
then
blah.
loaded it onto the dolly.
Bar-
Now, Keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have...
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Ooh.
No, that's wrong.
What was the alert for?
What? Oh no, well, there wasn't an alert.
You're
it was
absolutely
me
right
doing
that you
focus
could push a
gauge.
dolly without a handle if you
No, the
stoop down
background
low.
turned it into alarm alerts.
Yeah, that's the focus
It's really
gauge
weird.
because it slows everything down.
But if
really
you were
weird, but
wearing
okay.
that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Okay.
I'm blind as a bat in here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. You.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, I totally can't bend up the waist. It seems like it's pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well,
Exactly.
what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your
Couldn't
feet?
see your feet?
You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
And that efficiently in that short amount of time it
totally
took you?
impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you
Sure.
were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the
that's
body in
true.
a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
He couldn't take
No,
off the
that's
suit.
a chance of that. You're not strong enough, not able to take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
He didn't have the dexterity to reach the back of his own head.
Your line.
I don't know what's up with this thing. Like, I actually can't get it off. A little help?
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
I didn't make this stupid freaking thing.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own.
Exactly.
We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true.
All of our
It
evidence
seems
doesn't...
impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
That's true. That is very
Exactly.
true.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
So,
It'd be really dumb
it's
if he didn't.
really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Yeah.
To be clear,
Yes.
whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Ow.
Yes.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Your picture doesn't say shit. Like, it doesn't say anything.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
But that doesn't say he can bend over. There's no arguing
Yeah.
that he can't bend over. That's the biggest problem here. If he's the killer,
Yeah, the evidence
how can he... Like,
doesn't
it
allow
doesn't
it,
matter if he
kind of.
took Hifumi away. For all we know, they could be, like, just LARPing or something. Like...
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides,
But I guess
do
we'll...
you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
It's Hero. How did you get her? That guy hit me.
What guy?
Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
How would you be able to tell gender?
No.
I'm just wondering that. He's in a completely concealed costume. No one would be able to tell the gender. That is such a big assumption.
Or, like, what they even look like. She has no proof that it's actually Hiro.
Yeah, sure he was locked in it, but that doesn't mean that was him in the picture.
The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
You're an idiot!
You're disregarding that half of our evidence.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just disregards everything.
Doesn't say he killed anyone. All it says is that someone in this costume that is technically Yasuhiro is taking away, in quotations, Hifumi. And Hifumi's like, oh man, he really hurt me. Man, I don't know if I'll make it. Like, that is, he did not kill anyone.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, and even Hifumi's dying words, he was literally dying. Do you think he wasn't delirious in that moment?
Yeah.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Seriously.
Besides,
Hold
there's no hurry
man.
to decide who did it.
What?
Exactly. Well, there kind of is. But I was gonna say, I think, isn't it next time? Time for
that
the
is
episode?
a good question. Yeah, we're 36 minutes. Well, actually, we got 4 minutes technically because we're making the episode 40 minutes. We'll get
right.
So I'll start timer, but I'll
Before we
this.
rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Okay, there we go. Got the timer set.
What a pain in the ass!
Yeah.
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Yeah, she's
All
not
right
saying
then,
anything.
let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning.
Oh no. Okay.
4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up. So we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
Oh wait. Line.
Oh wait. What's wrong?
I saw a shadow! Something moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the 2nd floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Taking everyone away from Hifumi's body, which again looks suspicious on Celeste.
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then...
That's Hina. Wait, right? No, that's your character, Hifumi.
Yeah.
Huh?
What was that? That came from downstairs. That must have been...
Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead.
And, well, he is dead. This is the ending.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell. We'll make sure to see you next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Hold on, let me get OBS. Yep. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. We'll see you next time, Phil Shades.